What's wrong with this picture?
You left half of it out.
Unfortunately, it's all there. What it shows is the market for small wheelbase cars, the subcompacts or mini cars. Last year, these imports divided up more than 1 million car sales. The greatest number went to Volkswagen. That's right, over 1 million sales, and the Bug got the lion's share. It's a sad picture. But that was last year, and time marches on. Midway through a new model year, Gremlin enters the picture. And gentlemen, that makes it a whole new ballgame. Gremlin is the new American car. It has the lowest list price of any American production car.
You mean that's one of those little economy cars?
Well, yes and no. Gremlin is small. In fact, it's the smallest production car made in America.
That's what I said. An economy car.
No, not really. Gremlin gets the best gas mileage of any American production car. You could call it an economical car.
Ah, come on. What's the difference?
Lots of things. Look at the leading economy car. What does it have that appeals to people? First and foremost, it's inexpensive. Owning one doesn't require making a major investment. Naturally, people like that. And they like its low operating costs. VW gets 26 miles per gallon on the average with manual transmission. And then there are practical advantages to VW's size. No doubt about it, the Bug is easy to park. VW has caught on mainly with the folks who would rather hold down costs than keep up with the Joneses. They root for a practical, sensible, down-to-earth car. To them, the Bug is tops. Gremlin is also small, inexpensive, and easy on the gas budget. But that's just the beginning. The new American car is specially suited to American roads and American tastes. And American, well, you'll see. Our friends, the Bug Boosters, are in for some surprises. For example, under the hood, Gremlin has the same standard 6 engine that Hornet has. For a little car, that's a lot of spunk. When you want some response, you get it. Got a hill to climb?
Can do.
Want to pass a Sunday driver?
You're the boss.
Need to pull out fast in a merging lane?
Ready when you are.
Gremlin gives the kind of response that makes driving fun. VW has a 1,600 cubic centimeter engine. In American measurements, that's 96.7 CID. Horsepower rating is 57. In American traffic, that leaves a lot to be desired. You can hardly blame the little Bug if it's a little sheepish about climbing hills and passing Sunday drivers and merging onto a busy expressway. What do you think, Bug Boosters? Maybe you don't want to keep up with the Joneses, but how about keeping up with traffic? VW's size has some practical disadvantages, too. Another thing that cows the Bug is a stiff wind. Gremlin is built lower and wider and almost 800 pounds heavier. A real down-to-earth car, wouldn't you say? And Bug Boosters, here's another surprise. Gremlin is just 2.5 inches longer than the VW, but its turning circle is over 3 feet shorter. Gremlin and VW both have the right proportions for weaving in and out of traffic, but size alone won't do it. Which brings us back to that peppy engine. Gremlin has the proportions and the propulsion. But for all its hustle, Gremlin still gets great gas mileage, 23 miles per gallon. So how does the economical Gremlin stack up against the leading economy car? There's a little difference in the kind of gas mileage you can get, and a big difference in the kind of driving you can do. And then there's appearance.
Look at the Beetle. Where do you wind it up?
That old joke hasn't hurt VW. It may even have helped. All kidding aside, what the VW really looks like is, an economy car. And it's hard to imagine any effective way to dress it up. The bug just ain't gonna turn into a butterfly, and that's that. Gremlin style doesn't tell a thing about its price, and that's the beauty of it. But if you want to spiff it up, Gremlin can look like $1,000,000 bucks. With individual options like that rooftop luggage rack or a complete exterior trim package. Inside, too, Gremlin proves that good things come in little packages. And what's more, some mighty good packages come in this little thing. One package outfits the instrument panel with lighter, tray, and all the glove box trimmings. Another adds pleats on the seats, pile on the floor, and a perky little Gremlin emblem on the steering wheel. VW's all-work and no-play look carries over to the interior. And the way space is rationed, driver and passenger get no extra room to relax in. Start out pinching pennies, you end up with close quarters. Gremlin has over 6 inches more hip room than VW, and almost 9 inches more shoulder room. How about it, boosters? Do you really want to be snug as a bug? To allow for carrying space, VW relies on clever arrangement. 2 luggage compartments instead of 1.
What do you do with your golf bag?
Well, there's the problem. 2 luggage compartments won't help you with an item too big for either one. Gremlin has more space, all in one place, and best of all, it has easy access. On the 4-passenger Gremlin, the rear window lifts up and stays up while you load up. For a feast, or a weekend, or a vacation, or an excursion, or an adventure. Whatever you're up to, Gremlin's up to it. For openers, Gremlin has 6 cubic feet of cargo space, and it can grow by leaps and bounds. The rear seat folds flat to triple the carrying space. Eliminate the rear seat altogether, which is what the 2-passenger Gremlin does, and there's 22 cubic feet of space. Ordering the Space Saver tire adds still another 2 cubic feet of easy-to-reach carrying space.
Hey, if that's not enough, what you really want is a moving van.
Bug boosters, consider... Whoops, what have we here?
Like you said, these folks like a practical car. A small car that's inexpensive and easy on gas. That's Gremlin. And in addition, Gremlin is fun to drive. A snap to pack, a pleasure to ride in, and a joy to behold.
Say, are you a salesman?
No, I'm a poet. And I'll tell you something else. You want to put that picture right?
That's what we're here for.
Well, the best way to improve it is to get some of the bugs out of it.
Gremlin, the new American car.